his entrance to the ring. Welcome the challenger. So let's get this party started!
Boxing is one of the loneliest sports there is. It's only you and your opponent in the ring. Nobody else can fight for you. You have to be really dedicated. You have to dedicate more time than anything if you want to be a fighter. You just can't give up. You have to keep training, keep fighting. And it does get lonely sometimes. Sometimes you're the only one in the gym and you have to fight through that workout, even if you don't necessarily want to that day. I didn't really choose boxing. Boxing kind of chose me. When I was 12 or 13, me and my brothers were fighting a lot. And my parents threw us in the gym, and I just kind of fell in love with it and stuck with it ever since.
Come on, Josh!
Boxing means everything to me. It's something I've done for a long time. It's something I'm really passionate about. It's something I could see myself doing for the rest of my life if possible. Either I'm fighting or coaching or whatever it may be, it's something I want to be a part of for as long as I can. I don't think boxing is a violent sport. I think it's a classy sport. I think there's a lot of rhythm and technique that a lot of people don't see. Sometimes people think boxing is just two people trying to knock each other out, but as a boxer, I might be a little bit biased, but I don't think that's the case. You've got to be able to time your opponent. You've got to be able to time your shots correctly, and you've got to have a good sense of range and timing and rhythm in order to be successful. So it's not just like a street fight or something like that. When you're in the ring, 3 minutes seems like a long time, especially when you're that focused. And the minute rest seems like it's insanely short. It seems like 10 seconds sometimes. But that's why your preparation is super important, because if you're not ready to fight those three-minute rounds as hard as you can, then it's going to seem even longer for you. So that's why all the preparation is done in the gym. And so the 3 minutes doesn't seem like anything when you're really in there. At that moment, when the bell rings in the first round, there's no turning back. I know I'm in there, I'm ready to fight, and I know I'm not gonna quit or I'm not gonna leave the ring unless I get knocked out or anything. No boxer wants to get knocked out, but it happens. Boxing is 80% mental and about 20% physical. Anybody can train and learn how to box, but a lot of boxing has to do with how strong you are mentally. There's a lot of mental aspects that people don't really realize that fighters go through. Consistently training, consistently staying focused, not getting distracted by anything from the outside world. And then when you're in the ring, you have to stay completely relaxed. You don't want to be tense or anything, and that also comes down to your mental strength. If you're weak mentally, you'll quit on the spot. You have one good shot, you'll start going in a downward spiral. That's where you have to kind of bring yourself out of it and stay strong and keep fighting. Winning a boxing match is one of the best feelings ever as a fighter. You put all the time into preparing and doing everything you can. A lot of sacrifices made so you can train, and winning a fight just feels amazing. But losing is also very important, to be able to take a loss and take some lessons learned from it. If you're not able to do that, then you're going to have a tough time, because you will lose sometimes. And you need to be able to at least take something from that you can work on to better yourself. There's a lot of different exercises that you do as a fighter. It's a good full body workout every time. You do the battle ropes, you do tire flips, you constantly hitting the heavy bag, shadow boxing, speed bag work, double end bags. And we have a lot of different heavy bags here, so every heavy bag is going to move different ways. There's different shapes, different weights, different movements to kind of mimic the different style of fighters that you might face. And then when you're working like double end bags, you want to work more on your speed and your technique and your form, and working more on like snapping your punches, keeping your punches quick and moving around a little bit more. B-Town Boxing Club is a USA Boxing certified gym, and we teach the fundamentals of boxing, not violence. So anybody that wants to come here and learn how to box or get in shape, that's what we do here. We have 5 Golden Glove champions. We also have a couple of our fighters that have went on to turn pro. So one of them is in Texas, Marquise King, and the other one, Skylar Ortiz, he's fighting up in Indy. But they all started here. And I'll be making my pro debut hopefully in June or July of 2020. think everybody should try boxing at least once in their life, whether it be for stress relieving or getting in shape. I think it'll teach you a lot about yourself in ways that you don't really expect it to. So I think boxing and life are very similar. It's something a lot of people have said over the years, but you can pretty much relate anything in boxing into life. You know, if you're dealing with something hard in your life, you still got to keep fighting. You know, life's not going to stop for anybody. Same with boxing. If you get knocked down or whatever, you got to get back up and keep fighting. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It'll teach you to really dig down and really find out what you're fighting for. It'll teach you a lot about yourself. It'll bring out somebody that you didn't even know was there.